Hey everybody, Tony Goldhart here once again for Punx doing stuff, and I'm trying to blow through this video quick because these pizzas are supposed to cook in about 15 minutes or so, a little more, a little less maybe, and I'm not getting too much into how to make it because I'm not really actually doing this from scratch. I am using pre-made pizza dough, which is right here. I have 2 cans of that. And then I've also got some pre-made pizza sauce. Actually, I think it's like a 4-cheese blend sauce or something that I'm going to use in place of normal tomato sauce. And I'm going to throw on some toppings and cheese and all that crap. So I'm going to take you through that step by step. This video is mainly going to be about changing those square pans into making it into an octagon shaped pizza, because I want big ass pizza slices. So that's why this is going to be called the Bootleg XXL pizza. Extra large pizza. If I put 3 X's in there, I might get flagged for some stupid shit. So this isn't a big sausage pizza or anything. This is an actual eating pizza. So I'm gonna get that started up. I'm gonna stretch out my dough on there. I'm gonna throw some flour on there first so that way it doesn't stick, and then get started up on saucing. So I'll bring you along each little step as I get to it. So here we go. First bit that I was talking about, we need to throw some flour on there. And this is a bag of 100% uncut flour. And you see, it's flour. It's not anything else. So I'm going to spoon some scoops of that on there, sprinkle it on, get it spread out good so it doesn't stick. And then I'm going to crack open these guys and flatten them down on there and show you what that looks like. So the pizzas have been stretched. They look like taking up a majority of the trays, I guess. So that is that, and this is what I was talking about. Pre-made stuff. I thought it was a 4-cheese blend. Turns out that it's a double cheddar. It says real cheese on there, so it should be good. I'm gonna crack this open and a spoonful, a load of that. My hands are still covered in flour, so it's hard for me to grip this. So I'm just gonna, splot out some like that. I'm gonna grab my spoon, and I'm just going to hope that I'm getting this all on the screen. Yeah, just like that. And then the other thing too that I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get the top and the bottom, the part where it's the longest, those are going to be the pizza crusts. The edges aren't going to be too important because they're going to be needed to be cut into a certain angle to be able to make this work. So the crust is just going to be the top and bottom of the longest part of the pan. So we're going to crustify that. And by crustify, I don't mean I'm going to make it smell terrible and put it on the side of the corner with the sign saying, give me cash please or anything like that. So we're going to make this into pizza crust, not punk crust. Alright, so it's all sauced up. Now I'm going to throw some cheese on there. I'm going to use some mozzarella cheese because mozzarella cheese is always awesome. And the fact that this cheese blend sauce that I'm going to use on here is probably going to work really well with this cheese. So I'm trying to sprinkle little bit, just all over this damn thing. I'm going to make it really good and cheesy. So I'm going to keep on doing that for this one. Yeah, there we go. And remember, try not to get too much cheese on this end or this far end or this one, because those are going to be the crust edges. If you come all the way to the end on the shorter side, it's not too much of a big deal because that part's going to get cut off. It's still going to get eaten, but I just don't know if it'll blend in good with the whole octagon shape or whatever. Those are going to be at a different angle. So I'm going to throw a couple more of that, try and cover up as much of this little yellow bit as I can. It is going to flatten down as it's cooking. And the other thing with the cooking too is I'm going to have to put it on different racks. One's going to be top rack, one's going to be bottom. Halfway through the cooking, which will be like 7 minutes through, I'll alternate, switch them from one to the bottom to the top, like that. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to get this big ass pack of pepperonis and just place them nicely all across like that. And then I'll show you what that looks like before I put the rest of the toppings on. Alright, so I've got all of the pepperonis on there. Now I'm going to top off with some black olives. Me and one of my daughters like black olives. Nobody else in the house does, but we do. So We're gonna sprinkle some black olives on this quarter of the pizza. Yeah, and just drop it all over the damn place. And get that on there. That one tastes good. Those are perfect. That'll also be a little fucking different and weird. I'm gonna throw some pineapple on there. And yes, I do like pineapple pizza. So we're gonna pour some pineapple on there. And really, you can throw whatever the hell you want on this. You can throw spinach, barbecue chicken, fucking shredded oyster. I don't know. You can do whatever the hell you feel like. But I am putting on black olives. If I could drain this damn thing, there's a lot of juice in there. And pineapple, along with pepperoni. So, give that stuff a little shake. And we're going to throw some extra cheese on here too, just to make sure that everything decides to stay where it is. So yeah, that is that. I'm going to throw on the extra cheese, and then we'll get these set into the oven. And there we go. The pizzas are now in the oven, about to get set in for the heating. Got the pepperoni and pineapple one down here, along with the half regular, and then the full regular up top. Around halfway, 7 minutes or so, I'm going to flip them that way, so that way they can cook evenly at the same time. They may or may not be done. They may need some additional time, but that's what's going on for here. So I'm going to close that up, wait about 7 minutes, and then come back. I don't know what the wait time on this thing is. If I hit pause, if it's just going to shut down on me, and then I have to add a clip at the end whenever I'm editing. So I will pop in about halfway and then show you guys what it looks like. People out there care what you sound like. I forgot to say another thing too. You have to have plenty of space cleared out, because this again is going to be pretty big. So I've got my cutting board right there. I cleared off my counter so I have no more crap all over the place. And I did have a pizza cutter at one point, but I don't know what happened to it. So I'm just going to be using a regular knife, just a regular steak knife. So that is what that is. Damn, still got crap all over the place. Anyways, the food is still cooking. It is, let me see if I can even bring up the time. 2 minutes till I switch them. Let's take a look at what it looks like right now. Oh yeah, it's starting to get good, but it's still going to be a little bit. So I will switch them. I need to find a shirt so I can do that. Then I'm going to switch them, let it cook, and then see where it goes from there. It should be like a golden brown for the crust. If it's not there by the time that I was thinking was going to come up, then I'll tell you about how long it actually took, because, you know, I threw a lot of cheese on there, so we're just going to have to take it from there. So the pizza is still going. It has been in for a total of about 14, 15 minutes, and it's actually getting kind of smoky in here because the oven needs to be cleaned. So I'm going to open up the window, let some of the smoke get the hell out of here. Yeah, open that up, let some of the smoke get out. Anyways, it's already been 14 minutes, so this thing hasn't finished cooking just yet. Just like I was thinking it was going to take a little bit longer, because the crust itself is still white, like bleach white. It still hasn't turned golden yet. So one of the other things that I was going to show while I'm waiting for time to go by is some of the stuff that I'm going to put on the pizza, or that usually goes pretty good with pizza. Hot sauce, Tabasco being one of my favorites. Parmesan cheese, big ass tub of Parmesan right there. Move that out of the way. And the other thing too that I think I'm going to do is heat up some of this sauce, because it's just cheese sauce essentially. So I'm just going to heat it up so that way it can be used for like dipping some of the pizza in. So that'll be good. Again, double cheddar. What the hell does this thing say? Yeah, double cheddar with other flavors. So that'll be good. I'm going to clean out a tiny little pot and throw some of that in there and get that stuff heating up while I'm waiting for this to finish up. So it looks like the pizza has finished up. I got it right there, all nice and golden around the edges and all that. So we're gonna take it from here and move it over here, pull the sheet of foil out from under it, and start cutting it. So I'm gonna set this guy right here, and now it's time for some magic. Let's see. Looks like that flour did kind of help it keep from sticking. Some parts did stick, but not all super terrible. So we're gonna do that. Ow! It's still hotter than hell. Okay, so there we go. Broke it free. And there it is. One big ass hunk of pizza, the size of my cutting board. So, where did I put that knife? It's around here somewhere. I just gotta figure out where it is and then get back and I'll start the first cut, second cut, and so on and so forth. But without a knife, I can't do that. I think I may just need to clean off another one. Okay, so first part's done. Looks all misaligned and odd, and then I have a tiny little slice here, but that's totally fine. So I'm gonna cut up the rest and then put it all together. And here we go, the piece de resistance. My big ass pizza right there. It didn't come out absolutely perfect because obviously my measurements were gonna be wrong. I'm not exactly working with a protractor or a square or anything, but it is a very decent sized pizza. Pretty damn huge, I'd say. I'd say 2XL huge. Damn. I've been working on that thing so long it's all dark over here. Turn those lights on. So yeah, we got that, all of that. So I'm gonna toss on just a bit of Parmesan. Yeah. You can never go wrong with Parmesan. So there we go. That is your bootleg XXL pizza. Made at home easily. Like I said, you can make your own ingredients, your own dough, your own pizza sauce, which I highly suggest because then it's made exactly the way that you want it. You can also throw whatever the hell you want on there. Like I was saying, you could throw some crab meat, some ostrich, fucking dinosaur meat if you feel like, and I'm sure it'll taste absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna round up the kids, get them down here so we can all have a gigantic ass slice of pizza. So like, subscribe, all that crap, and I will catch y'all in the next video.